24/7.
300 parked Twitter handles created to disrupt the farmers' tractor rally scheduled for Republic Day, claims the Delhi police, even as it gives the go-ahead sign for the rally to take place. Thousands of farmers from Nashik under the banner of the All India Kisan Sabha gather in Mumbai as a massive rally is planned at the Azad Maidan on Monday. Home Minister Amit Shah addresses a rally in Assam, says only the BJP can make the state violence-free, infiltrator-free and flood-free. No mention of the CAA though. Rahul Gandhi sharpens his attack on Prime Minister Modi on the second day of his campaign in Tamil Nadu, says the Prime Minister hasn't uttered the word China in 3 months. Over 16 lakh people vaccinated so far in India, says the government. Top 3 states with highest vaccinations: Karnataka, Odisha and Andhra Pradesh. Hello and welcome. You're watching NDTV. I'm Sarah Jacob. The top story today: the Delhi police have allowed protesting farmers to hold their tractor rally in the national capital on Republic Day. But with some riders, there are going to be restrictions. And the police say that's because there's a security scare. This on a day in which the farmers' protests just got bigger, with thousands of farmers descending on Mumbai. They say they are part of the movement that opposes the farm laws which the centre refuses to repeal.
Hundreds and thousands of tractors moving towards the national capital as farmers plan to hold Kisan Gantantra Parade on 26th of January. Delhi police have given them an in-principle permission.
63 से 64 किलोमीटर का स्ट्रेच टिकरी बॉर्डर से एंटर करने पर और वही करीब 62-63 किलोमीटर का स्ट्रेच जब हम सिंघू बॉर्डर से एंटर करते हैं तब, और गाजीपुर से जब एंटर करते हैं तो तकरीबन 46 किलोमीटर का जो स्ट्रेच जो टोटल साइकिल है।
सभी स्टेटों वाले अपनी अपनी जो झांकियां वो अलग अलग से दिखना चाहिए कि ये स्टेट की बैनर अलग अलग हो। लड़कों को सबको समझा रहे हैं, नौजवानों को, कि भाई इसमें बिल्कुल शांति से जाना है और डिसिप्लिन में जाना है।
Police say the number of tractors which will be permitted to enter Delhi is yet to be decided. The rally will take place after the Republic Day program is over. Delhi police say they will be providing security as there are intelligence inputs about attempts to disrupt the farmers' rally.
इसमें जितने जो लोग इससे जुड़े हुए हैं उनके मन में एक भ्रम पैदा करने के लिए 308 ट्विटर हैंडल पाकिस्तान से जनरेट हुए हैं.
In the run-up to the special parade, unique preparations are on at all the protest sites. Students, artists are preparing a tableau, upcycling waste at Tikri border.
हम लोग इसको पूरा रिसाइकल्ड मीडियम में पूरा इंस्टॉलेशन बना रहे हैं, so that आर्टिस्ट जो किसान के साथ है वो अपनी बात इस लेवल पे पहुंचा सके कि 95% लोगों के भूख का निवाले का सवाल है.
Farmer from Zira, Pavitra Barar, has developed a remote control tractor. Sunil Gulia from Haryana has modified his tractor, spending a total of 40 lakh rupees on it. Farmers have already rejected government's proposal to hold 3 new farm laws for 1.5 years and then have dialogue. And now comes this massive tractor parade, sending out a clear message that farmers want nothing less than revocation of these 3 new farm laws. With camera person Pavan Kumar, Arun Singh for NDTV.
The tractor parade has started and we have started here from Ambala district, and I am joined here by 3 farmers who are moving towards Delhi. अब जा रहे हैं, क्या सोच के जा रहे हैं? आगे भारत देश का झंडा भी लगाया हुआ है आपने.
कोई बात नहीं, जो जैसा होगा देखा जाएगा.
हम देशद्रोही थोड़ा है, हमने भारत का भी झंडा लगाया हुआ, अपना किसान मजदूर एकता बात का भी झंडा लगाया हुआ है.
हम तो अपने हक लेने के लिए जा रहे हैं। हम कौन सा किसी गलत कहने या कुछ करने जा रहे हैं, ना हम कोई शरारत करने जा रहे हैं। कैसे आपके मीडिया वाले दिखाते हैं कि कोई शरारती अनसर, कोई पंजाब से दिल्ली में शरारत करना थोड़ा जाएगा। हम तो अपने हक मांगने जा रहे हैं।
People have already started moving from Kurukshetra, from Karnal, from Sonipat and Panipat as well. They are all reaching towards the Singhu border, which falls on this national highway. And on the roadside on these highways, you can see tractors have been parked. There are people who are raising slogans. So I'll also show you some people is still stationed here in this tractor here. कहाँ से आ रहे हैं आप?
ਅਸੀਂ ਜੀ ਬਟਾਲਾ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ, ਡਿਸਟ੍ਰਿਕਟ ਗੁਰਦਾਸਪੁਰ, ਪਿੰਡ ਦਵਾਨੀਵਾਲ, ਪੰਜਾਬ।
अच्छा, और आप लोग क्या क्या सामान लेके जा रहे हैं?
सामान जी अपने पानी है पीने के लिए जी, अपनी रजाइयाँ हैं।
We started our journey from Ambala district. I got along with Mr. Sukh Karan Singh from Fatehgarh Sahab, who have started his journey from Fatehgarh Sahab to Delhi to participate in this farm protest. And I am in this tractor, you can see behind me. His fellow villagers are also here in this trolley.
जिस हिसाब से ये कट हो रहा है, जो 26 जनवरी की परेड बताई गई है, इसका बहुत प्रेशर होगा सरकार पे, उनको बदलना पड़ेगा। ये अभी पहले हुआ नहीं, ये इतिहास है जो पहले हो रखा था, ये दोहराया जा रहा है।
Mr. Yadav, you know, so that people across India understand this, how big do you expect this to be? Because the numbers we've heard, 15,000 tractors, is that accurate?
No, not at all. I'm afraid 15,000 tractors is something which would be, my guess is about 10,000 tractors were parked. And this is not my estimate. This is police estimate 1 week ago. That 10,000 tractors were parked outside Delhi 1 week ago. But right now, tractors from all over the country, Haryana, Punjab, Uttarakhand, Western Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, are marching into Delhi. My estimate is we are looking at something like 1 lakh plus tractors. I cannot say how many persons.
1 lakh plus tractors. I didn't appreciate that the numbers would be as large as what you say. It's extraordinary.
Something historic, and that's why I said saying that farm unions are losing support would be worse than funny.
And for those who say that farmers protesting are only from Punjab, take a look at these visuals from earlier in the day. Thousands of farmers from Nashik under the banner of the All India Kisan Sabha entering Mumbai, where there's a big rally organized at the Azad Maidan for Monday.
Farmers from Maharashtra across 21 districts arrived in Mumbai today. They are in Mumbai at Azad Maidan to extend their support and express their solidarity towards the farmers who are already protesting on the borders of Delhi for the past 2 months. And right now I have this one group which has come from Pune, and they have come to Mumbai on a cycle. So sir, could you tell us more about it? You've come from Pune to Mumbai all the way on your bicycle. Why have you come here? Could you tell us more?
Actually, we belong to, this whole team belongs to an United Joint Action Committee of the Trade Unions, Kamgar Sangatna Sayukta Kriti Samiti. So I am convener of it. I belong to CITU. His comrade Kailas Kadam, he belongs to INTUC, and there is one who belongs to AITUC. So there is a team of 15. So we decided collectively that let's have a cycle jatha. And the whole idea was that on 26th November, we had a protest strike for the labor courts, against the labor courts. And thereafter, this whole issue of labor, Peasants Act came. So we decided there must be a unity of the peasants and workers. So how can that be achieved? So we have to connect all the laborers and to awaken them, go to the industrial areas. So we decided that we started on cycle from Pune to Yavat, which is on Solapur Road. Then we went to Ranjangaon, which is on Nagar Road, Koregaon Bhima, which is on Nagar Road, there is an industrial area, big industrial.
Essentially from Pune to Mumbai you came on
6 industrial estates we covered, 380 kilometers of distance we covered. 4 days we are traveling. 4 days. So we have, that's why I said we went to south, then to east.
And are you trying to gather support, or what was the purpose?
The purpose was to awaken the workers, awaken the peasants in Krishi Utpanna Bazar, the APMCs we visited. We planned our meetings and we were conducting 4 meetings in the day, public meetings, distributing massive number of leaflets. We have made some songs also. See, these farm laws are these are atrocious laws. They are anti-farmers, first of all. They are anti, not only farmers, they are anti-agriculture. And it is going to give the whole control of agriculture to the monopolies, such like Adani's, maybe Ambani's, maybe Monsanto, maybe Cargill.
And in other news, on a 2-day visit to the northeast, the Union Home Minister Amit Shah today was in Lower Assam for twin rallies. First at Kokrajhar to be part of the first anniversary of the Bodoland Accord with the NDFP. The second in Nalbari, where he launched his party's campaign for the ensuing Assam polls. He promised an infiltration-free Assam, but followed in Prime Minister Modi's footsteps by remaining silent on the contentious issues of the CAA and the NRC, which are central to Assam's politics on illegal infiltration. Ratnadeep Chaudhary and Sanjay Chakraborty report.
सारे दरवाजे खोल देगी और घुसपैठ को असम के अंदर सरल करके दी और 5 साल भारतीय जनता पार्टी को दे दीजिए हम आसाम को गोली मुक्त कराए हम आसाम को बाढ़ मुक्त भी कराने का काम ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार करेगी.
At the massive Vijay Sankalp rally in Lower Assam's Nalbari, Shah backed his promise with examples of Article 370 abrogation in Jammu and Kashmir and construction of Ram Temple in Ayodhya.
घुसपैठ को अगर कोई रोक सकता है तो केवल और केवल भारतीय जनता पार्टी की नरेंद्र मोदी सरकार रोक सकती है. धारा 370 70 साल से कोई इसको छूने की नहीं करता था. श्री नरेंद्र मोदी सरकार ने धारा 370 को समाप्त कर कश्मीर को हमेशा के लिए भारत के साथ जोड़ने का काम किया. दूसरी बार प्रधानमंत्री जी को पूर्ण बहुमत दिया और आज प्रभु श्री राम का गगनचुंबी मंदिर बनने की शुरुआत हो चुकी है मित्रों.
Earlier in the day, Amit Shah addressed a massive rally in Kokrajhar to celebrate the first anniversary of the Bodoland Accord and claimed that the BJP forming the new government at the Bodoland Territorial Council with its newfound ally UPPL was a trailer to Assam polls. First Prime Minister Modi and then Home Minister Amit Shah. Both of them remained silent on contentious issues of Assam like the CAA or the NRC. Across Assam, the All Assam Students Union activists were in protest mode, burning copies of the Citizenship Amendment Act.
And with his address, he did not mention any of the poll promises they have made to people of Assam in 2014 or 2016 or in 2019 Lok Sabha elections.
With the back-to-back rallies by PM Modi and Amit Shah, the BJP has set its agenda for Assam polls. But the party's silence on contentious issues is likely to give opposition much-needed political fodder. In Nalbari, with camera person Sanjay Chakraborty, Ratnadeep Chaudhary for NDTV.
And the Congress leader Rahul Gandhi has sharpened his attack on Prime Minister Modi on the second day of his campaign in Tamil Nadu ahead of the polls due in May. With the BJP an ally of the ruling AIDMK in Tamil Nadu, he slammed the Prime Minister for what he called destroying India's foundation and his silence over Chinese occupation of India.
The man with the 56-inch chest.
56 இன்ச் மார்புடைய இந்த மனிதர்
The Prime Minister
இந்த நாட்டினுடைய பிரதமர்
is standing silently
அமைதியாக உட்கார்ந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறார்
when Chinese army has occupied our country. For the last 3 months, Narendra Modi has not said the word China. It has not come out of his mouth. The Chinese understand that the man running this country is weak. The Chinese understand that the Prime Minister of India has destroyed the economy of India.
And over 16 lakh healthcare workers have been vaccinated against the COVID-19 so far. 31,000 beneficiaries have been vaccinated till 7:30 p.m. on Sunday in 5 states. Sunday was the 9th day of India's vaccination drive, and Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Odisha are the top 3 states that have vaccinated the highest number of Indians so far. And the Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar has yet to pick up the phone and inquire about the health of his former ally Lalu Yadav, who's been admitted to the All India Institute of Medical Sciences after breathing trouble. But he does wish him a speedy recovery, he said. When asked why, the Chief Minister said, and I'm quoting here, "Remember what his caretaker had said about me in 2018 when I was inquiring about his health?" The caretaker reference here is to Mr. Yadav's son, the leader of the opposition, Tejasvi Yadav. The former deputy of Nitish Kumar had lashed out 2 years ago when the Chief Minister's phone calls to inquire about his father's health had fueled a speculation that perhaps he was feeling uneasy in the BJP-led coalition and was seeking a rapprochement with the RJD chief.
चाहते जल्दी स्वस्थ हो। आपको जानते हैं पहले जब अलग भी थे वो भी हम लोग खबर लेते थे। जब हम खबर ले रहे थे उनका जो देखने वाला व्यक्ति था तो मेरे ऊपर क्या क्या कह दिया था, याद है ना 17-18 में, तब से तो हम कह दिया कि हम जानकारी नहीं लेंगे, अखबारी से मिल जाएगा।
The Kerala government has decided to hand over the cases filed in the state's solar scam to the CBI. Several Congress leaders, including the former Chief Minister Oommen Chandy, are accused in the case. And the Millennium City, Gurugram, which is among the world's top 10 most polluted cities according to the World Air Quality Report, and where the AQI level is mostly in the poor or very poor category, is said to have a new waste-to-energy plant. But citizens are against this move. Over 100 adults and citizens who are part of the Aravali Bachao Citizens Movement protested on Sunday, saying that the waste-to-energy plant that is set to be constructed near the Bhandwari landfill will only make pollution levels worse.
हमारा पूरा कैंपेन ग्रीन वर्सेस ब्लैक है कि हमारी जनरेशन ने हमारे फॉरेस्ट को, नेचर को हमने एंजॉय किया है, पर जो हमारी आगे की पीढ़ी है वो अगर ये वेस्ट टू एनर्जी प्लांट आ जाएगा तो उनका फ्यूचर बिल्कुल डार्क है। इसलिए सारे बच्चे ब्लैक में ड्रेस्ड हैं जस्ट टू शो दैट देयर फ्यूचर इज गोइंग टू बी टोटली डार्क, एंड दैट इज व्हाट आवर गवर्नमेंट इज गिफ्टिंग आवर यंगर जनरेशन.
And it's almost February. We're a week or so away from February, but still the weather in the north continues to be like mid-December. In fact, now large-scale dense to very dense fog has been reported over the plains of North India, and these dense fog conditions are expected till the 26th of Jan. So a Republic Day parade is also expected to take place in these dense fog conditions. Cold day conditions are expected till the 26th of Jan in UP, Punjab, Haryana and Chandigarh. A cold wave is expected till the 27th in Delhi, Rajasthan, Punjab and Haryana, and Western UP and MP between the 26th and the 27th.
And finally, some entertainment news. Bollywood star Varun Dhawan married designer Natasha Dalal on Sunday evening. The two have known each other since childhood. They tied the knot at the mansion house in Alibag with close friends and family. Varun Dhawan posted photos of the ceremony on his Instagram account. The number of guests were restricted to just about 50 to avoid large gatherings due to the coronavirus restrictions.